You want to see something cool?
Hi! 奇跡的なテント中と猫のワルシーズン5始まるよ!
You know, don't forget to like and subscribe to Gabe and Natalie's YouTube channel. I hope that's good.
In the daytime, I'm Marinette, just a normal girl with a normal life. But there's something about me that no one knows yet, 'cause I've got a secret. Miraculous, simply the best, up to the best when things go wrong. Miraculous, the luckiest, the power of love always so strong. Miraculous.
Hi everyone! Princess Pipeline here, and welcome back to my channel. Hi everyone, here's your homegirl Mimi.
But I'll never ever lose the beat! This party's about to go crazy! With the pulsating power of a driving disco rhythm comes the queen of the boogie feet!
Hi, I'm Miraculous S5, also known as Toei, depending on where you're seeing it.
Hey everyone, this is Overclocked Phoenix. That's Martina!
So let's get the show on the road!
I'll reintroduce myself. I am Xiaomei. I am the narrator of the story you're hearing. Previously,
We spoke about the Lila Rossi revenge episode and how she'll become the next monarch. Now then, let's review Miraculous Ladybug episode 125, Confrontation, Sabrina's redemption arc. This video is for Lauren Landa. With that being said out of the way, let's
get this party started!
Look out, here we come!
Confrontation, Sabrina's redemption arc, and Lila gets expelled. The episode opens in Adrian's room, where Adrian worries to Plag about telling Marinette that Huey is moving to London. Adrian worries that he'll fill up his papers about him moving in London, and it will break Marinette's heart if he tells him about this. In college Francois Dupont, Marinette and Adrian worry and wonder what's going to happen next, as Lila and Chloe are the new class representatives. Subsequently, their respective Kwamis, Plag and Tiki, attempt to comfort them. The Plag comforts Adrian, little success. Tiki was able to cheer up Marinette by saying that she's the best. In Miss Bustier's class, Miss Bustier thanks Marinette for entrusting towards the students' futures. In Chloe's room, Chloe and Lila force the clearly distressed Sabrina to reforge the students' files to make Marinette suffer, much to her dismay. Meanwhile, Mr. Damocles finds resistance in the boiler room and learns upon that they were fighting against evil, and he loyally decides to let them continue on their operations. Due to his apparent fondness for superheroes, Miss Mendeleev finds out and laments that she's not the principal to make the strictest rules. In the library, where the conference room of teachers was held, Lila shocks the teachers about the students' files, which were reforged. To make matters worse, Lila even shows Jolika repeating the year. In the classroom, the students are mad and pissed about getting their false futures. Jolika sees that she will be repeating, and she gets terribly upset.
Dark winds rise.
leading to her getting akumatized by Monarch and becoming Reflectica again, with Monarch breaking through her magical charm. Marinette and Adrien transform into Ladybug and Cat Noir, defeat Reflectica, and transform her back into Juleka. Alia asks Lila what happened with the files, and she and Chloe starts accusing Marinette for tampering the files by forging everyone's handwriting. Marinette points out that she doesn't even know how to copy people's handwriting, but Sabrina does. Sabrina comes clean and says that she forged the Forbes and reveals that Chloe and Lila forced her to do it.
You did! Chloe and Lila forced me to do it! You traitor! That was not the plan!
Oh, Sabrina, I'm sorry. I hadn't noticed that my becoming friends with Chloe was hurting you so much. You were so blinded by jealousy that Marinette, like a civilian monarch.
Huh? No, she didn't! You're so horrible! You're turning everything I say against me! I don't care! I have proof! And my policeman dad will put you both in jail!
Lila continues to lie to Sabrina, and Sabrina starts sobbing, threatening to have her father put them in jail, and she runs to the new bathroom. Chloe and Lila argue with Sabrina in the bathroom, with Lila also threatening to put her in jail by her own father, while also revealing her deceptive nature. It is revealed that Sabrina and Marinette had set up a fake mirror in the new bathroom with everyone, including Miss Bustier and Mr. Demicles. Hearing what Lila said, finally realizing that Marinette was right all along about Lila's true nature. Alia apologizes and the team hugs Marinette and Adrien, and they call her amazing. Dennis tells Chloe and Lila that they are hereby expelled from school. Chloe gets her father, Andre Bourgeois, who is being forced by Audrey to make her and Lila stay in school. So Mr. Demicles gets frustrated and almost gets akumatized by Monarch once again. But the student's reactions to the magical charm, preventing him from being akumatized. When Juleka comes in and begs for Mr. Demicles to let go of the Megakuma, he's amazed that Juleka no longer has her speech impediment and lets it go. So Monarch D transforms into Gabriel and gets very upset and pissed that he was defeated the second time in a row.
Can't be true! Defeated by a bunch of kids? With or without your magical charms, I'm not done with you yet!
Know your role!
Epilogue.
However, because of this, Mr. Demicles loses his job as a principal by Andre, who declares his daughter not expelled. He packs all of his stuff up into a box, and before he leaves, all of the students and teachers applaud him.
Ah, spoiler alert!
After that, Miss Bustier tells Chloe that she thought she had changed and said that while she can't expel her, she will get very special attention from her as punishment. Chloe receives a call from Lila saying the war has only just started and to be ready. And it was known that Lila is revealed to have another identity, and this time it's a true identity as Cerise Bianca, a movie star, ending Confrontation.
Yes! I moved heaven and earth so I could be back just in time for the teachers' rep meeting. It would have been such a shame if your favorite delegate were missing.
Did you know that?
Juleka is reakumatized into Reflectica and is given the power of a tiger Miraculous Cloud. A new hidden magical charm ability is introduced when Mr. Demicles' magical charm transforms into a larger version of the charm, which acts as his shield capable of purifying Megakumas. And it's revealed that Lila has been hiding a secret identity to everyone by using a wig. She is part of a totally different class in another school, college, Paul Bert, under the name Cerise Bianca, is that class representative and is living under the lie that she is a movie star, and she's being forced to embrace that identity full-time after her true nature is exposed, forcing her to leave College Francois DuPont for good. After helping Marinette expose Chloe and Lila's conspiracy to everyone, Sabrina finally ends her friendship and cuts ties with the former officially and permanently, thus leaving Chloe completely friendless. And it's likely that Sabrina also made up with Marinette for everything Chloe made her do, and is truly friends with her and Adrien. Mr. Demicles is forced to resign from his job after going against Mayor Bourgeois to undo the damage Chloe and Lila have done and protect all of the other students' futures. This is the fourth Season 5 episode that is not named after the concept of a miraculous. The term Confrontation is applied when people confront others. Sabrina is finally able to stand up against Chloe and Lila for all of the abuse she has suffered through their hands by helping Marinette to expose them in front of all of their classmates and teachers. After Sabrina reveals to have proof against them regarding the fake study options forms, Chloe and Lila confront her about it, with the former doing it angrily and demanding to have the proof she has, while the latter just responds to that whatever proof Sabrina may have, she will always counter it with another lie to discredit it. Marinette and her friends confront Chloe and Lila over their behavior, as well as their confrontation of the fact that they have been lied to and manipulated for a long time. Juleka is finally able to overcome her speech impediment and gather the courage to finally speak louder, while her friends tried to help confront Monarch's akumatization. With the motivation of his students, especially Juleka, Miss Bustier, and Cat Noir, Mr. Damocles was able to drive away a Megakuma, and by doing so unlocking the magical charm's hidden power. And because of it, he is finally able to stand up against Mayor Bourgeois, even if that meant losing his job for the sake of his students' dreams. It's also applied in the opposite sense of the word, where people are unable to confront others. Mr. Damocles was initially unable to confront Mayor Bourgeois about wanting to change the students' fate forms that have already been passed into the system, being the reason for his almost akumatization. Mayor Bourgeois is pressured by his wife Audrey into not allowing Mr. Damocles to expel Chloe and Lila and to change the fate forms. Because he doesn't have the courage to stand up against her, he has no other choice but to force the principal into doing it. When he doesn't, Mayor Bourgeois has no other choice but to fire him. This is the 5th episode where a magical charm gets destroyed following Deer's family, penalty, elation, and protection. In this episode, new hidden magical charm abilities are introduced. It's revealed that the magical charms react to emotions and that it can protect their holders from Megakumas if they focus enough and/or are motivated by others. It's also seen that the presence of the other magical charms can also boost the magic of the magical charm of the person that is about to be akumatized. In this case, it occurred with the magical charm Mr. Damocles received in Jubilation, as it evolved into a larger version of itself, basically becoming a shield capable of purifying Megakumas. This marks the 7th time Juleka gets akumatized into Reflecta, following Reflecta, Reflectdoll, Felix, Ladybug, Gang of Secrets, and Guilt Trip. Coincidentally, this episode is the 21st episode of Season 5 where she gets akumatized, much like how Reflecta was the 21st produced episode of Season 1 where she was akumatized then and there. As of this episode, Juleka is the only character that has been regularly akumatized, and akumatized. Akumatized in a group of akumatized villains, akumatized in her Scarlet version, and akumatized with a superhero power. And this is also the 2nd time Reflecta's clones have her copy power instead of Reflecta herself, following Guilt Trip. But unlike the 1st time, her clones were controlled by the Centimonster sharing the same name. And at this time, it is Reflecta herself who has the ability to control them. Mr. Damocles becomes fully aware of the students forming a resistance and having their headquarters at the boiling room, and covers for them from teachers who are very strict like Mrs. Mendeley. Juleka is the 4th character to get akumatized and receive the power of her own Miraculous through her alliance, following Kagami in Protection, Kim in Derision, and Sabrina in Adoration. This is the 6th episode where a magical charm gets destroyed following Deer's family, penalty, elation, protection, and pretension. Juleka is also the 2nd member of the French Miraculous superhero team to receive a 2nd magical charm, after Kagami and Protection. And she's also the 3rd character to receive 2 magical charms with the same design, following Sabine in Kitten and Deer's family, and Andre in Glaciator 2 and Elation. This is the 17th episode that features a post-credit scene following Miracle Queen, Gabriel Agreste, Optigami, Senta Bubbler, Deer's family, Multiplication, Jubilation, Illusion, Transmission, Perfection, Derision, Intuition, Protection, Emotion, Pretension, and Revelation. This is the 9th not to feature Gabriel Agreste following Multiplication, Jubilation, Derision, Intuition, Protection, Emotion, Pretension, and Revelation. Cloud's activation sequence used by Reflecta is similar to Purple Tigress in Crackle Duel. Everyone at school finally learns that Lila was lying about everything, saying that she was halfway around the world so she couldn't go to school, framing Marinette for pushing her down the stairs, and everything else since she came to school. And if she was above anything, she would convince Sabrina's father to throw her in jail. After learning Lila's deceptive nature, everyone apologizes to Marinette for not believing her. This episode reveals Miss Bustier's class dream jobs. Alia wants to be a reporter, Nino wants to be a movie director, Milan wants to be an environmental activist while Ivan would take care of his and Milan's children, Juleka wants to be a mortician, or someone who prepares funerals. Rose wants to be a hairstylist, even though she says at first she wants to be one for unicorns and dragons. Sabrina wants to be a nurse. Chloe doesn't want to do anything because she's already rich. Lila claims she wants to become a politician and spread peace, which is not true. Besides Lila and Chloe, the only students whose dream jobs weren't revealed are Max, Nathaniel, and Kim. Although Kim does imply that he wants to be a swim instructor when he thinks Max's god is born by mistake, and Nathaniel probably just wants to be a famous illustrator. This episode has a few deleted scenes, as revealed in the original storyboard. Nino struggled to figure out his career choice, with him fluctuating between many. Movie director, private investigator, figure skater, Alia's boyfriend, and head of the resistance. Alia directly apologized to Marinette for not believing her warnings about Lila this whole time after Marinette and Sabrina exposed Lila and Chloe. The other students also hugged Marinette as a way of apologizing for the same thing, and Adrien praised Marinette for finally exposing Lila. When Marinette and Adrien went into respective hiding spots, they originally had a brief conversation with their cronies before transforming. Tom stated on Twitter that those scenes were important in the first place. This episode is one of the 5 that ended up with different from the original storyboard, following Troublemaker, Sandboy, Miraculous New York, and Collusion. And it is revealed that Juleka repeated a year of school. And this explains why she is not in the same school year and school as Luca, even though they're supposed to be twins. However, this was a retcon from earlier episodes where it's implied that Luca was older. And this episode has one of the shortest Sakuma fights of any episode. This episode reveals that Lila has been wearing a wig since Volpina and even has 2 identities. One being Lila Rossi and the other one being Cerise Bianca, who is the class representative of her class in another school. The fact that she has 2 different identities conjugates the fact that she has multiple mothers, meaning that for each mother she has 1 different identity. Since she has 3 different mothers, meaning that she has at least 3 different identities. Lila Rossi, who is the daughter of an Italian ambassador, who up until this episode studied at the College Francois DuPont and used to be a model to the Gabriel brand. Cerise Bianca, who to her classmates is an actress that has been away at Paris in a movie about for most of the school year and is a class representative in a different school. Despite it not being confirmed who the mother of this identity, it's hinted that one is the mother she talked through the Alliance and Revelation, as they talked through voice only, probably to hide the weight she is using and the fact that she told her she was away from Paris, just like Cerise told her to her classmates. And there's a third possible identity, whose mother is deaf and whose house is served as Lila habitation for the time at least between Perfection and Revelation, before telling her she would have to leave once again. It is revealed that Lila is aware that she is lying. When Juleka completely overcomes her speech impediment, she did it in front of Mr. Demicles, Miss Bustier, and the whole class, minus Chloe and Lila. Much like she did back in Crocodile, and the Lucky Charm object in this episode is the same tape from Crocodile which is used in Prime Queen, but it's used in a different way. This episode confirms that Sabrina has finally ended her friendship with Chloe for good, as she betrayed her and Lila by exposing them in front of the whole entire class. This is the 9th time where the heroes sit on a rooftop with the view of the Eiffel Tower following Dark Owl, Miraculous New York, Life, Haxon, Protoneko, Jubilation, Deflagration, and Protection. Another weakness of Cloud is revealed. In the unique circumstances that the power is duplicated, that it can be turned against itself, resulting in massive super explosion when the punches collide, thus incapacitating the users. Cloud's sound effect is reused from the Wind Dragon sound effect. This is also the episode where Lila decides to dismantle Adrien's relationship with Marinette. As of transmission and protection, the two are no longer friends, and when Adrien stares at Lila and Chloe, it shows that he makes a scorned face at them, and Lila shows a little interest in him if you look close enough.
Now you know!
Overall, this is actually a fantastic episode, as Sabrina finally cut all ties with Lila and Chloe, and now Sabrina is on Marinette's side. So it looks like she got a new friend to her team.
Thank you, Natalie. So we give Confrontation the 125th episode of Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir, a 8 out of 10.
Next time!
Collision. Colleen Bustier gets fired?
Meme. Approved. I guess.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. What do you think? If you appreciate it, please be sure to super smash that like button. And be sure to follow my social media platforms in the description below and in the Team Lifelight's fandom channels. Please be sure to leave a comment below and please give us your open-minded thoughts, because we here at Team Lifelight's fandoms do not condone harassment, violence, or trolls allowed, or otherwise, Ren Hoek from Comedy Central's The Ren and Stimpy Show will haunt you down till the ends of the Shadow World. Please be sure to subscribe to our videos and click the notification bell. You'll never miss a video the second it goes live on YouTube and Google. With that being said, thanks for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
I want to say, as myself, to everyone out there who's watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Gabe and Natalie's YouTube channel. They're awesome, so check it out. That's so cool.